4, 3, 2, 1, and begin. Cast commit kill. And away he goes. Well, it certainly looks better so far.
We have begun. Looks like all of blue team moving together as a unit off to their right flank.
Could you just use 1200 shields to make roids? No. We tried that before. And not only do people hate it, it sucks, it's awful, and whatever, but every additional station that you spawn increases the world size linearly.
Yeah.
If they're a manually placed, it actually degrades performance massively, and it also makes it so you can shoot through them. It breaks half the code on the asteroids, which is why we don't do that. And it inflates the world size. Video games.
One day Keen will pay for their crimes.
And this will make for a much clearer picture. You can see blue team staying together very closely.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Long
need to.
range fire.
Honestly, a little too closely. They're making me nervous.
I'm sure it's fine. Those monopoles are going to be pretty devastating against those rotor turrets, though, if they are not accounted for.
A long range Ares fire being exchanged.
Preston lost some shields. Trucknum lost some shields. So far, just some poking. Long range.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't work, Swift. And it's not about blocking line of sight. It's about having cover. That's not how that worked to state, but whatever. Moving on into the fight.
Trucknum and Rio actually getting close enough to take some tridents. Tridents are slowly creeping across the field toward them. Not that they're very effective against shields.
Or against a swarm of point defense.
Overlapping point defense cuts them down by about half.
And the center cap still has that shield. It's a good idea to focus the tank.
I don't know. Yes, Tate, I also heard the... Da-da. Da-da.
Preston needs to be careful. If he keeps going the direction he is, he's gonna get caught out. Yeah, he knows.
Yeah.
Blinking back to his lines.
Yeah. Are his rotor turrets working?
Looks like it was jammed and trying to turn. So he turned around and now it's paying attention. Got one shot out from the lower turret. Another shot out from Zero's Ares rotors.
Those areas are working now. Hex
Oh.
Scream!
Hex Scream from the top roads!
Sneaking in on him.
Reminding the enemy team that this is in fact space. I can just go above you.
Welcome to the third dimension.
See ya, nerd.
Fast enough that a lot of these big guns aren't going to be too much of a danger at this long range. As long
Oh,
as
that
it
was
keeps moving.
friendly fire from Preston into the back of Cetus with that rotor turret. Unfortunate.
Oof.
Did that do
Ow.
any damage, I wonder? This long-range trident fire isn't going to go blue team's way, but they finally dropped the center cap shield.
And Truckgnome's got 2% shields. Truckgnome's shields
In
aren't going to be
comes
down.
Tartarus.
Oh, Tartarus. Yep, Truckgnome's out of shields. And here come Tartarus from all ships, following in these tridents, which are going to distract a lot of the point defense. Those missiles are hitting home. Truckgnome can take this amount of damage, but it's still a lot.
What is the tactical advantage of getting the shit kicked out of you?
Well, they hold 2 zones.
Yeah, that's pretty
Truck can weather this storm. They're ahead still.
Looks like the
Nice,
strategy of blue team is
90%.
to focus the tank, bring them down, and then go one by one, just reduce the player count. But Hex Scream is harassing their rear line and is going to start dividing their fire. Unless they ignore
Titan
him.
and Rio also doing so, while the rest of Red Team sticks together.
No reports in chat. Looks like the asteroids being removed has improved things, or it was the WC radar, one of the two. We'll find out after the tournament.
Hexcream can literally outrun these tridents after him.
I don't know about that.
Or can
Get
he?
pretty close. Nope, they're slightly faster than he can go. But his point defense is capable of burning them down now that the closing speed is so low.
Yeah, Blue Team is slowly pushing forward more and more. They're just closing that distance, making this engagement more and more dangerous.
Oh, here's a Grimstop. And Truck Gnome is being pulled into the same space as Tumor.
Oh no!
They've been merged. The danger.
Humor has been
Oh no.
ruined.
Absolutely annihilated.
Oh.
And that is the danger of a close formation when the enemy team has Grimstops. What a play.
Those are new feature. Was not counting on that.
Keep your distance. Spread out, boys. Preston now taking damage.
Well, Preston is under fire. That's a lot of missiles onto him, as
team.
well as a lot of.
Yeah.
One
I was gonna
tickets.
say.
It'd be 788.
Oh, it deducted twice.
Yeah, deducted twice because
tumor.
turnip died so good.
Yep.
Fixed.
And that other unknown piece is also a piece of tumor, but I don't
Yeah, it
think
didn't
it
count.
counted that one.
Wow. Alright, so
Oh,
the match has
Rio.
now begun. Hello. Are you paying attention? Because I am, as Preston's just getting burned apart, jumping forward away from Rio, who is just ripping into him with those twin Sharon's big rig coming up from behind. He has the twin monopoles. He can definitely
in that
just
center
annihilate
zone.
him. Nobody's in the zone. They're all terrified of getting sucked into the center cat, maybe. Huge amount of
Does
missiles.
Rio have flares? Because those missiles are going to cut him apart if he doesn't. They're arriving.
One, and the rest are gonna hit.
Oh, God.
What? It could be worse. It could be a lot worse, but it's not very good. He still has his guns, though. Back to the action.
Looks like Hexcream and Big Rig under the gun from most of the KST folks, as Zero has taken the center for himself. Preston just trying to stay alive as he's the focus for Blue Team.
So Red Team's still in the lead with
30%.
tickets, despite losing a player through another player who is still being carried around by the looks of it.
Preston has been thoroughly cut down. It's only a matter of time before he goes red.
Where is Preston? There's
Hexcream in there to finish him off as the rest of Red Team moves on. Blue Team has successfully pushed this advantage.
the front is
taking
falling
the
off.
center.
Preston. Looks like he's going to be done. The Sharon's overleading a little bit. Pretty sure the bounce zone will put him down. Let's actually just watch him all the way in.
Where is Truck Gnome going?
He's going crazy. Just a cloud of debris gonna enter the bounce zone. Crunch. And that's it for Preston. Right
That'll
on
finish him
time.
off.
There we go.
In the
Killed by
meantime,
the interior of his own grid.
Big Rig being pursued.
Blue team is now in the danger zone on tickets.
It looked like Red Team, for the most part, lit up. Cetus and Lucky 13 trying to stay near zero.
Who has the advantage? I'm not sure. course,
Red
Red
Team
have more
definitely
tickets.
has the advantage. Any kill on Blue now knocks him out of the game.
All the remaining ships on blue are pretty healthy.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see that. But they might get drained from tickets here. They have 2 minutes 30 seconds to uncap a zone.
Looks like
That'll
they're
only become
focusing
harder
on
if Red takes another.
Cetus.
See, this is a
Smell
good
blood
choice.
in the water.
Some tartar set for Hexcream. He is currently being shot at by like 6 Sharons. Doing pretty good, but not many ships can
Holding
stand
up.
up to that. It does look like both of his Sharons can actually fire at a single target, so that ship is well designed.
Yeah, Cetus has, it seems like, lost any ability to get back to his team. That's going to be a problem. He's a liability floating out there.
So it's not that he's out of gyros, I wonder if they're just damaged. Blue team now down to 93 tickets and falling. If Cetus dies, that will be game.
Lucky 13 was about to enter that zone, but it looks like he's veered off to try and help Cetus. I don't think that's the right decision. He's got a minute and 20 to reverse back into that zone and uncap it. Assuming Cetus doesn't die.
50% integrity and falling.
That's it. Cetus has gone red.
Game?
Game. Well.